So, new incredible PlayStation 5 Pro update, surprising update from God of War Studio PS5 game, and new PS5 update now live. Those are the stories we're going to cover today. And if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it. And as always, it's very much appreciated. First, what game do you think Jeff Keighley is teasing? We've heard that this game is now not God of War related. It's not Diablo related. Some are theorizing it could be Sorrows, but I would personally love if it was Cory Barlog's next game. But that game, since it's an existing IP, I would assume it's God of War related, maybe, so it might not work out. This is an exciting way to market the awards, and I really hope Jason Schreier calling it a good one holds up and it's not some mobile game, which I've seen some people joke about. We joke about it, but there's always that possibility. So what do you guys think? Comment below what game you think Jeff Keighley is teasing. Let me know down in the comments below. Now diving into the first story of the video, new PS5 update now live. Reading from Push Square, Sony is in the process of launching a new firmware update for the PlayStation 5 globally, although you may not have access to it yet. The platform holder says that the version 25.08-12.40, which is just update 12.40, will deploy in a phased release, so it may take a little time to appear in your region. Fortunately, you're not missing out on a massive amount, as this is one of those manufacturers' famous stability updates. Here's the patch notes. We've improved the messages and usability on some screens. We've improved system performance and stability. As we don't have access to the update yet, we're not sure on the file size, but we'll update as and when we know more. So there you have it. A new update is rolling out gradually. I'm not sure why a stability update is being rolled out gradually, but that's the case. I feel like we've had something like this before. There are times where people find minor changes that Sony doesn't mention in patch notes, so maybe we'll see if anything pops up here. But as always, these updates are usually nothing. Like, it's nothing for us to really get excited about. And if you're enjoying the video so far, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community on our way to 150,000 subscribers. Now diving into the second story of the video, Sony Santa Monica's new game will have cinematic destruction. So this was something interesting I noticed recently via a job listing, and it gets pretty interesting. So Sony Santa Monica has a new job listing for a senior destruction and simulation animator. Breakables, it's also a contract position, so it might be something where they're just kind of assisting on late development type stuff. The description reads, Sony Santa Monica is seeking an experienced Breakables animator for the development of a new unannounced title. This is an opportunity to contribute to the artistic vision and development of our products with a specialized focus on creating high-quality destruction simulation and breakable assets for both cinematics and gameplay. It continues with this in the responsibilities section. Create sophisticated destruction simulations and breakable assets for in-game use, spanning from small-scale environmental destruction to large-scale cinematic set pieces, maintaining artistic direction and vision through all phases of development. Take ownership of specific destruction categories or simulation types, and facilitate requests or information needs regarding any aspect of the destruction creation process. Pretty much the whole section here talks about destruction, and honestly a lot of the job listing here, and how it relates to various aspects of development. In the requirements section, it mentions something even more interesting. Excellent aesthetic sense with the ability to create physical dynamics, natural phenomena, and impactful destruction sequences. So natural phenomena here is talking about things like tornadoes, lightning, thunder, hurricanes, earthquakes. Now, of course, I'm not saying the game will have all of these things, but considering there's going to be large-scale destruction and natural phenomena, I think maybe these two might clash, like a tornado or a hurricane, breaking something large. Just a guess there. Where we might get more detail on this is in the same section where it mentions expert proficiency in Houdini for simulation work, including rigid body dynamics, fluid simulations, particle systems, and HDA creation. Fluid simulations is what could indicate water-related natural phenomena could show up, like a hurricane, for example, that could cause major destruction. One of the last parts I want to highlight was this part in the preferred experience section where it states, understanding of physics principles and real-world destruction behavior to inform artistic choices and improve simulation authenticity. So this is meant to be real-life, realistic destruction. I think this has to be one of the few job listings that details this much for their next game. But you guys let me know, do you like that their next game looks set to have large-scale destruction, or you don't care? Let me know down in the comments below. And now diving into the final story of the video, new incredible PlayStation 5 Pro game update. Reading from PushSquare, Ghost of Yotei's latest update, patch 1.1, has resulted in some pretty significant performance boost. Analyzed by our friends over at Digital Foundry, the update's introduction of VRR support is a win for all players, but it's an especially big deal on PlayStation 5 Pro. Just to recap, version 1.1 was headlined by the addition of New Game Plus when it launched last week, but developer Sucker Punch also snuck in some juicy new graphical settings. A new balance mode targets 40 frames per second, but really it's the ability to uncap the game's frame rate that yields the most impressive results. The aforementioned balance mode with ray tracing manages to hover between its intended 40 FPS and a smooth 60 FPS on PlayStation 5 Pro with the cap toggle enabled. But even more impressive, the title's already excellent ray tracing pro mode jumps from 60 FPS to anywhere between 70 and 90 FPS, giving Atsu's adventure a seriously silky feel. Digital Foundry describes the jump as incredible, given how well the open worlder performed to begin with. Meanwhile, if you decide to switch ray tracing off and just dive into the standard performance mode, balanced and quality modes with the frame rate uncapped, you'll be treated to a roughly 33% FPS increase across the board. So this is pretty great to hear and great for people who are still playing the game, but as someone who's done playing the game, it's like, why couldn't I get this when I first started the game? However, I will say that this will benefit us when Legends 2 launches next year. Having higher FPS counts for an online game, of course, is great, and I'm still holding out hope that they surprise us and have managed to include PvP gameplay for Legends 2. I really enjoyed Legends 1, but Legends 2 would be great, a great step above if they include PvP. We'll see. But you guys let me know if you're still playing Ghost of Yotei or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with excited for the reveal. This is obviously in reference to whatever Jeff Keighley has been teasing everybody with. Is it Cory Barlog's new game? Is it something else, a new IP? Is it a mobile game? Hopefully not. I'm really curious to see what it is. It's a great way to hype the event. If you're excited for that as well, destroy the comment section with excited for the reveal. And I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.